What you mean, who's on first? What you saying? What you asking me? Oh, this is looking a wee hot. Very hot. Let's adjust this just a bit. Over here. Went a little hard on the warmth. You didn't realize you were watching Limmy. I don't know Limmy. Who's he? Do tell. Oh, I found myself a wee bit hairy these days. I don't like it. It's time for a wee change. Oh, British comedian. British. The show called Limmy Show. Well, I don't know any Limmy Show, so I can't tell you. Now I feel a little bit more tame. Less crazy. Oh, we've got to get rid of this beard one of these days. I'll have to see what my hairdresser's up to. Alright, so I think it's about time we were working with the Final Fantasy Roulettes. Yeah, let's poke ourselves in there. He's been swearing a lot, has he? Let's get this fucking show on the road. Let's fucking go, guys. Be a fucking Chad. I need a word. Like, he's got a word. I know other people got words. You know, like what I call you people. As far as I know, it's just the pack. It seems very uninspiring. Well, I'm gonna be popping into my live Discord chat real quick, and you're gonna hear a few more voices, that's for sure. I don't mind popping the words every once in a while. Oh, I'm gonna try messaging my parents. Actually, I might do that real quick. I'll do that real quick right now, actually, because I'm going to see if I can find the heart rate monitor I used to have, because I figured that would be really cool to have on a screen when I play scary games. So I'm gonna give her a wee call. You're just gonna have to bear with me one moment here, folks, ladies and gents. I realized you didn't hear that, but I cannot hang up. Alright, let's get this started. Seems like we've got a very quiet night. She did hang up. That's good. That's very good. I'm gonna turn my Bluetooth back on because then I can interact with my screen. There we go. Excellent! Now we're getting the show on the road. Let's go live with the rest of the company. And by the rest, I mean just Elegant at this moment. Hello there! How's it going? I just realized my volume was not up. Welcome! I hear thee well. Alright, it's a very quiet night. How unfortunate. There are, but there's also a lot of people not doing anything. Well, let us go from the bottom up. We've got a DPS, a healer, and I guess I can go as a tank. Oh, what did those? They all just jump into, or those? Is that the group? Is that just jumped in stuff? Excuse me. Whoa. Oh. So it is. Hello, how's it going? They're so funny. I was immediately thinking of Trash Pandas entering said locations. All right, let's do this. Is everybody on a class they wish to play? All right then, off we go. Oh, what is this? What is this weapon? I forgot I need to glam it. What? Why are you in here? Yes, one of them. Oh, they dance with the other tank? What bullshit is this? I don't remember this fight. And I really wish I had glammed my sword. I do love the music for this, though. Hmm. Ay, ay, ay. So bad at my job. What are dots even? I didn't look away 4 more seconds. It's okay, I'm just a tank. Mm-hmm. Oh wow, is that tank? Really? Nope. Really didn't go for it. Shame. Excellent. Gonna give it to the depressed tortilla, who is the co-healer of this run. I would say the name definitely deserved it. Oh, there's no game volume. Well, look at that. Don't I feel bad? Ah, that entire time the game was muted.
This music. Silence.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Good day, Trash Pandacoot. Your sibling is in my chat here. Why'd you stop talking? Well, we got the Trash Panda Princess and we got Trash Pandacoot. How are they not related? By law, things must be followed. Glorious leader monarch. Oh, right. I forgot that was the case. Is that right? The princess? Hello?
Yeah, that's correct. That's technically correct.
Glorious leader and monarch. Hey, Oz. How's it hanging? How's the mount farm going?
Hi, Oz.
Oh, I need to fix this glam. Do I even have it? I got so many things wasted on mages that I don't even need.
Did you remember to grab your Wondrous Tales journal?
Nope, because I didn't finish this one. Stop fighting me!
Technically counts as having a journal.
It does, technically. Just last week's journal. Great, my man! Finally hit 70 trying to get through MSQ. Are you not doing the Mount Farms anymore? Is it done for the day? And monotone. All glory to the Trash Princess.
I'm gonna have to change my name again, aren't I?
Nope! Keep it as is. Ooh, let's stick that in there because that was the plan all along. I want to play this one. There we go. Ah, oh boy. That's a better looking sword. Okay, so now we're doing the other thing. The Alliance Raid. 33, 32, 90. Everybody on what they want to be?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you were never a part of it, I see. I was thinking of no one else, Oz. Gosh, I'm slowly working out my inventory. I haven't done any new patch stuff. The first thing I did logging in this morning was to continue on a what's what I'm looking for? Not request. Oh, someone hired me to do a bit of their housework. So I'm still trying to work on that, and they're on Famfrit. So, but I did use some of the new stuff from the patch, like the lower bookshelf. So that's exciting. Have you done anything from the new patch? And have either of you two done anything in the new patch? I turned like as if I was turning towards you guys, but you're not physically here.
I think we got the intent though, which I appreciate.
Thanks.
I played in the new Boscia.
How? I don't know how I have I like barely work now. I've got 1 day of work tomorrow for like the next 3 weeks, but I don't know how I feel like I don't have time for anything. I haven't even gotten streaming to Visage yet. It's so bad. I'm not crazy about the goblet. How was the new Baja?
It's pretty good. It's less grindy than the old one. Asterix. To get through the story is less grindy.
Yeah, well, I never paid attention to the story anyway, so that's just a whole bunch of skip cutscene for me.
Shame.
I hear it might be good. Oh, there we go. Let's go Alliance. We will join the Alliance. DPS in need. Well, I queued as a tank. How needy are the DPS? I will say, I feel like the Goblet has the best vibe for like a guild atmosphere, vibe, mercantile center of things. So it's not a bad place to have an FC.
Ishgard will be better.
Ishgard will be amazing, but it still doesn't give me that same vibe. It feels like a hotel complex in the Mediterranean. I suppose you could go with that too. But yeah, we are definitely banking on Ishgard. Ooh. Too bad this wasn't Monastery. Hello there, friend from Behemoth. It makes me sad that Warrior is still technically my highest eye level right now, even though I never play it.
You are picking the wrong people to complain to, sir.
I'm sorry. Oh shit. Aha. One tank. Both tanks have accepted their place. It's got nothing to do with the fact that I'm playing the newer, higher DPS class, right? Of tanks. I'm sure.
All skill.
All skill. I say I spent the day in Baja. I spent the day dead in Baja because I can't learn mechanics. Assert dominance. Damn. Oh wait, where's it going? Yeah, I feel you there. I know the last time I went in, I was like, I can multitask this, and I immediately died multiple times. I'm like, that was a poor decision. Baja is not a place for me to multitask. Oh, that was a mistake. Ay, 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 ay. I will take the hit. No, I won't take the hit. I did not line up my skills very well. While we're at it, let's do this. Seems like it could be bad. Oh no! Oh, that was close. Oh, this is gonna murder me. Oy, oy, oy. Is he dead yet? Well, I think I was supposed to stack with all the Doritos. I gotta get me some emojis. Something fierce. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I will take a look in between sets. Thanks for popping by. Appreciate the view. Oh god, sure, everybody stack on a tank. Let's do that. Trying to get me moided. Ah! I ran into his face. How dumb am I? I don't know how I'm not dead yet. This is the one that does the drowning thing, right? Is that happening right now?
Different boss, I think.
What? But he's all watery and junk. Is that Hushmouth?
No, Harshmall's tower guy.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I'm just
Water
like,
guy is
this guy.
the guy with the goddess as his shield in the other raid. Dremelek?
Well, I'm good with tanking for the rest of the day. Ooh. If only these were dyeable. Let's take a gander over here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh. Fancy. It's the fuck. Spicy indeed. Ay ay. Maybe Rise wants to join us. After. Wow. Alright lads, let's go! I don't think, if I recall, these don't spawn anything till these guys are dead, aren't they?
Correct.
Correcto mundo. Arigato. Aye. Shame they made ads that don't move. Why would they do this to us? And away I go. Yeah, that felt good. Oh, we still did not deal with any of these.
Half of us are trying to leave.
Yeah, I mean, I was about to as well. And these, I couldn't even see the health bars until I walked closer. I'm like, oh, how unfortunate. We must slay them thoroughly and indiscriminately. Ooh, it's the time guy. Figure another tank probably wants the glory. Maybe I'll figure wrong. Aha! Oh my god, I hit it once. What the fuck? There we go. There we go. Hey. Yeah, middle is good. Guys, aye, that looked painful. Are they a goon? Is that a mage? That is our summoner. How unfortunate. Boom, 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 boom. Oh right, I forgot we did clear Baja the other day. I can continue on.
You get to do Della Romagine next.
Woohoo! It's not like I'm wearing the flippin' coat. Oh wait, we're C, aren't we? Ah shit. Okay, he's got it. They've got it. Oh, I don't have tank stance. That would be a mistake. What is going on?
They need to not be tapping.
Yeah. I don't know what mental illness is doing.
Honestly, most days
Oh.
I don't know either.
Yeet McGee is tanking this one. Because there's no tank on this one. That's why it's going crazy. Don't worry, guys. I'll just do all the tanks' jobs. Oh, that looks painful. Oi, shit! What's that guy doing in the corner? Nailing everybody.
That about sums it up, yes.
Just about. Ay, ay, ay. Ooh, that's not gonna be good. What have I done? I walked into things. I made a mistake. Good. Fuck it. Oh, shite. There we go. Alley-oop. That looks about right. How did I steal aggro again? Ozzy, are you still there? I don't know where I'm going. Woof! That was a wee bit rough. Oh, that tank is dead. You are returned. What was that?
I'm working on it.
Oh. I'll just stand in everything. Not yet, I'm not. Oh shit. I stepped in his line. I'm frozen. I will take more damage. 4 stacks, Ellie. You ready for this?
Oh, sure.
Ooh, I'm real slow too. Alright. No death for me here. What's that look like? Useless. Hi. To see that for a quick moment. Oh, never mind. Not what I thought it was. Wait, this is the one where we get to count. Ooh, I hope we're ready. Which ones do I take?
Right side.
To the right? Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking.
The right side is the right side.
I can never be left alone if I take the right side.
Oh, very good.
Yes, yes.
Please help A. If you're going to do anything.
Oh dear lord. Mental illness isn't even doing anything. Or whoever, Nemu, I don't know who it is. Nary a thing has been done. Hey, I'm dead. Was I not supposed to take all three? Probably not.
It would seem not.
Maybe a one of
Looked like you did
each.
for both of us. I could have lived.
Oh, they're supposed to be split up, aren't they?
No, they don't have to be.
Oh, they look all tethery.
Are they?
There's two
Ah.
other things on the side you gotta kill.
Does he not listen to me? Oh, I got one. I got tea. What are these other tanks doing? I don't think there's a single moment any of those were on the other two tanks.
I think some of our casters had threat. That was exciting.
Oh yeah.
The good news is I think you can tank everything from this point yourself.
I don't want to. I just wanted to tank in the beginning.
Well, it's probably a sort of you can tank it once or we can die to it a couple times sort of situation.
You were certain
Yeah.
dominant when we first started this.
I did, and then I gave it up freely.
Please, take. Thank you.
I will take your thank you.
I cannot depend on mental illness to keep me alive. I need you to be competent.
I don't think anyone should be depending on mental illness for anything.
Fair point.
Or Nimu Edu.
A wing away.
Ha!
Where am I going?
Stop watching terrible shows.
You laughed. You
I
laughed.
may have chuckled. Doesn't make it any less terrible.
Terrible raid calls for terrible jokes. That's just how it is.
Oh, good old tactics music.
Oh, please.
Oh, that seems like a wee bad place to be. Oh, I'm here for you, robot.
Alright, when the math part comes up, don't help him.
Don't help who? Oh, shit.
Oh god, no! Nobody said anything!
You didn't see him rotating in a circle.
I forgot that was a thing.
Oh, shite. What? Time to do some math.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader mode? Let's go.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
I'd like to think so.
Which one is the question? Specified multiples. I have a 3. Calibrate to multiples of 3. Excellent. I will stand here.
Something about this don't feel right.
What?
No, this is good. This is good. I got it right.
Ooh, Nisio and Daiza got it wrong in the Chromos. Divide by 5. Ah, shit.
Oh. Thank you. I forget that you have to read, and I have like the NPC talk just off entirely.
Yeah, just a wee bit.
Yeah. I was sitting here like, when is he gonna read it?
I will save your lives by reading it sooner.
He may not be good at math, but he can read.
What do you mean? I'm great at math. Math was my strongest subject in school. Into the orb. Into the orb. Suck us in. How come I'm not flying? I'm just like kneeling my way up into the orb.
Surfing.
It's a weird surfing. Yeah. That was the don't move one, wasn't it?
I thought we all stopped. Well, I know I stopped moving.
I didn't. I kept attacking. 100%.
Whatever.
Stop dancing, you weirdo roboto.
He can dance if he wants to.
You can dance if you want to. We'll leave no pants behind.
He can leave this raid behind.
We will
He's gonna do math, and if his friends don't do math, then they're no friends of mine.
Hell yeah.
love it. People, get off me!
Chaos stack, please. Where's the,
Run away.
I still fucked up. Ah, man.
I want more math, let's go.
You get incinerated.
No. It's not what I asked for.
Don't make the rules.
Make them now.
Alright, as Trash Panda Queen, my first decree is you get every math question wrong.
You are no queen. You are a princess.
Bless you.
You must first be wed. To primes. Oh, wait. One is not a prime, right? Oh, shit.
Yes, it is.
Don't worry about
It
it.
is.
Don't tell him!
I mean, I know it is, but I feel like this game didn't treat it as one. Divide by 5. You bitch. Now I can't hit you. My DPS is down. So much downtime.
Can I just like stay out? Is that an option?
Were you
Yeah,
5?
It's an option.
It is.
Cool.
That was my very first option.
Yeah, it was 5.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'd have been screwed otherwise.
Yeah, I was looking at all of them like, am I gonna multiply by 1 and just like get 5? Or like, is it gonna add? And I was like, instead of overthinking it, I'll just sit here.
Oh, the people that stayed in the middle. Bless your poor souls. Wait, was I supposed to get a phone call? Not yet. Oh, I think he's going in a circle. Oh shit, I'm the wrong way.
Oh, this is gonna kill me.
Oh, he goes twice. That's exciting.
I'll just come back to the old-fashioned way.
Shame. I will reprise your ventilation. Oh god, he's gone destroy mode.
Is this the last boss?
No,
No.
we must
It's Yazamat.
ye. You know how long that fire would take if like we didn't have that little weak point moment?
Too long?
Yes.
I'm gonna go with too long.
Probably too long. It rhymes with oolong. You didn't find it? Ah, shit. Did you look all over all the drawers and stuff? All of them? Mmm! Did you look in the tin can in the bottom right drawer? It's like a tin that opens up. It's got a bunch of junk in it. Aha! Check that! It seems familiar in my mind. What a pretty view. With gorgeous coloring. Otherwise looks like this. Ooh, I'm not a fan of it. This I like, yes. I guess they're waiting for me, are we? Alley-oop! Onward, adventurers! To glory and riches! I don't remember this fight.
Opposites attract.
As a tank.
Okay,
That's a
I
tank
didn't know
buster.
about that.
Ah! I was a little bit late. Oh, I'm also not in the bubble. Oh, I am.
That's a cone breath.
Oh. Oh wait, the tome thing is done, isn't it?
No.
No.
It's got like 2.5 more weeks.
Okay, thank God. Oh God. You said opposites attract. I was in the wrong spot.
Wait, do I want to be on the same side or the opposite side?
Opposite.
Yeah. Ooh, that
No,
just murdered everybody. Oh,
I might live. Oh no, that got me.
May I offer an advice? If you can take it in the middle on the line, that lets people be able to do melee poo and still dodge.
yes. That is a worthwhile pointer. Oh God.
I'm very sorry, Al, for what you have to do.
In How It's Going news, I am mana potting to res people.
Oh, that's the tank buster again. Oopsie daisy. Oh, a wee bit of a buff. Oh shit. There we go. this one is mine. Here. Oh shit. Yeah, the gun.
There's mana pot number 2.
Exciting.
I think we're going to that.
Womp, womp,
Don't worry,
womp.
guys. I got it. Never mind.
Did he just double up?
I hit res at a point where I was like, alright, this is a good time to res. And then, yeah, we did the same thing twice, I guess.
No safety. Is it just me or are you a wee bit quieter?
Than I was before?
Oh, than usual.
You could probably turn my volume up in Discord, or I can
No,
open
it's already
this
200%.
Okay.
You sound louder now.
I put the mic closer, if that helps at all.
Yay. Sure did. Oh god. How does that person not hold aggro? Who is Lilith? Oh, that's a different... Oh, they lost a tank in the other one. Got you. That's what... Mental illness is...
I'm gonna guess they kicked him.
We have no more mental illness. Now I can't hear you at all. Oh god. People are getting excited in the chat. I wonder where it is. I may just have to come over and take a look myself. Run for your lives! Some people are gonna die. I hope I didn't throw that out. Oh god, that's gonna hurt. Which one is mine? Fuck it. Take. Oh no, Nemo's got it. Nemo's got it.
I was inadequately cuddled.
You were. What'd you say, Lisa?
Nothing.
Oh. Don't tell me that. Was it not on my disc, Mom? If you're still there. What was it, Izzy? How is that mitigation? On the wrong side. Bitch in your cyclone. Well, I don't think it would have been in the closet. There's a good chance I threw it out then. Can you look through all the drawers? Because it would have been on like a band that you can tie around your waist with a little black little rectangle on it. %! Beat his ass into the ground. But Nizio Greenleaves dies out Olvig. Aldrich Acerfort Acerfort. Glydia Perks.
If you want to give points to someone for trying, it'd be Aldrich.
Aldrich it is. Ooh, I don't have him yet. Or that. Oh.
I love you.
Aki!
Darn.
You have arrived. How you feeling? Ooh, my chest.
I got thrown down into a pit and I survived with 4 health by our barbarian who was raging under charmed person. It was great.
Oh right, D&D. What box, Mom?
I'm gonna go finish MSQ.
You don't want to do roulettes with us?
We did roulettes before this because I wasn't sure how long my D&D was going to go.
Uh-huh. Come on, I got a card. Give me a minion. Son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, I rolled a 99 on that.
You...
I figured everybody had it already. I didn't think I needed to announce it.
No.
Do Do you want it? Because I know I don't.
You can't trade it.
I guess it's mine.
I audibly said I don't have that one yet.
Did you say it before or after we all rolled for it?
You know you can roll pass after you roll it. Tisk
This
tisk.
is true.
Yeah. You can always downgrade from need to greed to pass. You can just never
I'd
come
be
back
happy
up.
for you if you rolled a 99. I'm just
Well,
gonna put that there.
happy for you. How did I end up at this place? Where the fuck am I? Oh, that's where I am. Never been at my neighbor's house. Time for trials. And someone wants main scenario.
Illegal.
But it also gets you the other tomes.
No.
Only if I can drink while I do it.
No.
I finished my bottle of alcohol yesterday. So.
Any brave souls for trial roulettes? Doubtful. Very, very doubtful, but you could give it a look. Oh, neck cracks feel good. I have so many windows open, it doesn't even look great for people to look at. If there's space for the farming of the birds, please do let me know. Shame. Ooh, this is actually a pretty nice house. This is a house for little people.
All dwarf houses are
I
for
believe
little
they like to be
people.
called popados.
They do. This is a house for potatoes. Their cupboards are short and low to the ground, as is their sink. Tisk tisk. And I think they've blocked off their basement. Can I not get through here? Let me through.
Totally space after they get out of Thornton. Ah!
I cannot get through. I don't understand. Usually you're able to phase through shit, but I can't do it in this house.
For shame.
I want
The front end.
I want to get into their basement and it won't let me. It's a children's playhouse, calling Lalafel's potatoes. Yeah, and I cannot get to their basement. It will not let me. I don't understand. I can fade into here, but as soon as I get to this spot, it won't let me past.
Welcome back, Al.
Oh, thank you.
You are welcome.
How do I get through?
He's doing a little B&E, so I guess we're just waiting for him to finish doing that.
Well, I was hoping other people would want to join. I'm in the ceiling.
You are giving them a lot of time.
I did it! I made it! Oh, yeah. Oh, man. It is a mess down here. Well, I'm ready when you guys are. When you lassies. Laddies? They don't have anything. I.
I like ducky.
You like ducky?
I like ducky.
What are duckies?
So say I like ducky. Ducky.
Rick.
Oh god.
You said you were running out of things. I gave you an option. You're like, I hate it.
It's not an option.
It is an option.
No.
Anybody can be a ducky.
Everyone.
Just, of course not. So are you both ready? Are we? Yeah. Good name.
What do you gonna be?
Now to see if I can make my way back. Oh shit. I might be stuck in this house. Thank the Lord for trials of combat. What the fuck? We have Eden for normal raids. We got Evilise for alliance, and we get Diamond for frickin' normal trials. This is a baloney. Balagana. And we have a naked elf. Why? Oh wow, this Dark Knight has the same sword I do.
At least you don't have to dance with them.
No. How much you want to bet he doesn't have underwear? He doesn't! You know how I know? Because there are no freaking skirts that have pants underneath. It's upsetting.
Why are you peeping up skirts? Stop it.
Because I wish they made skirts that had pants underneath. So that when I wear boots, it doesn't look like I have boots and then no shorts. I don't want to be an actual Scotsman!
Think of it as ventilation for when you're doing heavy action.
I don't want ventilation. I want soaking power. Wait, what mechanics do we have to do in normal? I don't remember.
All of them. Except like the meteors. And we don't technically have to switch sides for the diamond part. Diamond rain. There we go.
Well, fuck it. I'm going over. Habits are good.
I don't know what the timing is like, or if we have the thing that comes up that prevents us from teleporting. Yeah, they do that here too.
It's real short though.
Oh yeah, that was like almost instant, maybe like 3 seconds.
Oh wow, can you healing reach from over there too, even?
With some difficulty, yes.
Nice. Allow me to come closer since I'm the only one here. Oh, that was the wrong button. Guys, I was lonely on that side by myself. Then why do I main paladin? What do you mean? What was I saying, sir? What was I saying?
I'm. Whew, that was close.
I like watching the other
Got,
two.
like, that intense.
What do you mean I don't say? Well, why do I main paladin? Why are you bringing that question up? Hog is, oh wow, I forgot it shows his thingy-majiggies. That makes it so much easier. No, this is normal. This is our trial roulette. It's obscene. And we got Eden for our normal raids roulette. Da, 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 da. We didn't have the knocky backy thingy.
So glad that you actually remember that.
Oh, there it is. Whoa, should I provoke? Oh, I'm fucking up me attacks. Oh, that's the wrong button. That was a mistake. Oh, that was a wee baby mistake! How'd you like that? Ooh. Shit. Wow, that worked out really well. I'm getting real lucky on this run. Hey, elegant, we did it.
I'm very good at tanking meteors in my face.
Oh. Let's go. Oh, I've kind of stopped paying attention. Is this taking a while or is it just me?
It's just a long fight. It's going well though.
Gotcha.
It feels like it's taking longer just because of the phases are longer in extreme.
Hmm.
But fuck if I know.
Oh, I may have nuked someone. Maybe it was on purpose.
I wouldn't fall off the edge though, right? Like that would be stupid.
Sure would. It might be viewed this way. Hi. Ah! There goes the tank. He went right off the edge in front of me. It's great. Missed the teleporter and everything. Oh god. I was not paying attention for meteors this time. What is that? Oh. Alright, murder! Thank you, people. Can I walk off the edge? I'm going off the edge. Alright, I need a total of 1 hydrate. They got a card. Ooh, so did I. Do you always get a card? No.
No.
Wow. Feels luckies. Oh, not staying with the naked elf man. Haha. Oh good, I'm out of the child's house. Onward to leveling. 1 spot for leveling. Let's go into number 6. I was going the wrong way to enter this house. Interesting, interesting. Pond with a bridge. Quite typical. Yes, yes. Ah, blueberry pancakes guarding the ways to the roof. Anything. I think. Anything? Have you two decided on your class to level?
Anything's fine, yeah. We can make it work.
We can make do. Make it we. I'm really bad at this. That's it! Aw. Well, thanks for joining. Trash Panda Princess. I did it. Did they leave? Oh wow, they left in here already. How come they didn't say bye?
They type at it.
Yeah, but I like to hear it. Sayuki's coming.
Hooray!
Aha. I have made it to the very top. Okay, maybe not the very, very top, but close enough.
The trans princess has rejoined us to say hello.
I actually came to say goodbye.
Thank you. Were you listening?
Goodbye, Elle.
Goodbye, trash panda
Goodbye,
princess.
stupid.
Bye. Thanks for coming back. I found loot! And it's all pointed towards Nanamo. I don't know why. Thanks. It's an interesting design for a house, to be sure. Oh, the basement's a little disappointing. Maybe it's still being worked on. Oh, this house has a lot of work to be had. What are you leveling? Oh no, wait. You don't have anything to level, do you?
Not so much.
Going to Blueberry Pancake's room. Ah. A wee bit disappointing. I really hate the ceilings in Goblet. I do. Alright. Let's get started then. If we be ready. Ba 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 da. Boy, I love people that have nothing in their rooms. Push button kill thing. What about push button heal thing?
Perhaps.
Excellent.
No, it's Totorak. There is no heal, there is only kill.
We must murder them all. At least I have AoEs now as a tank. Yay.
I sure don't.
Nope. But tanks didn't used to have it unless you were a warrior. You know, it would have been. Oh.
Should turn on timestamps, please.
It's okay, you don't need to heal. But, Trash Panda Princess, you should have stayed. You should have stayed. It wouldn't have been this if you had stuck around. This is fact. I got it. Let's go left. Because clearly it is right.
Right to go left?
It's right to go left. I would be the healer, it would have been Panic and Screaming, then a few deaths for Spice. And that's much more entertaining than whatever this is. Should have come along. Maybe it would have been Brayflox. Or a Hacky Manor. Hey! Hmm. No longer shall Gary spit at you.
His name is Gary?
His name is Gary.
Okay, name for a plant, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I want more photo cells. It's around here, I think, isn't it? Could have sworn. Don't forget trauma. Gonna have to send mental illness a friend request. What do you mean suffer? What are you suffering? For healer? Aki left too. Oh, I guess they went to go do mountain runs.
I'm sorry, you're now trapped in Totorock with me.
Oh no. Whatever will I do?
Talk in a ridiculous accent?
Yes. I can maintain that. Oh, you're gonna suffer through an expert, got you. Or school. I think there's one more we can get from this way, but who cares? I think if we get 5 or 6 before this first one. Attic cells. Man, I miss the Rage of Halone animation so badly. So much cooler than what replaces it, the giant spinny attack. Thank you, Elegant. Oh, that's the wrong way. Don't listen to me. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Round the corner. Murder the pudding. I don't remember the last time I had a pudding. How many more do you think we can take? Elegant, what do you think?
It's a good question. That's bad.
Could be pretty bad. Oh, I had to up the stakes a little bit. We're missing an enemy. Gary 2.0. Yee. Look at that mouth. That's actually really kind of creepy. Death to Gary. Do you feel like doing 50-60 roulette?
I'll do it if you need it, but if you
Nope.
don't want to do it, we can skip it.
Oh, sure. That's what you want to come along for.
Might we be getting an extra friend for expert?
Letha.
That's exciting.
It is. The queue is being stupid. Oh, we're being used for our fast queue.
I'm okay with that. I've made my peace with it.
I am not.
Which means you'll do it, you're just gonna complain, right?
Yes.
Alright.
Boom. Boom.
Phoenix, you are not within heal range.
You can do it. I have faith. Aha! Would 100% steal it out, dude, if I could. I mean, you could, but you should bring me with you. $100%. Boom. I'm sad that my heart rate monitor cannot be found. No, there will be no Scottish ducky. I'll just take that one to the face. Well, maybe that one. I used to think this was poison, not just slow you down, the green floors.
If it were poison instead of the slow floors, it would be much better.
Or if it was both.
No, that would be worse.
No taking. Debating if I should eat a Sour Patch Kid.
It's a very specific and obscure question.
I don't know if I should eat it.
Just like a single one?
A single one. I bet I can't have just one. Oh, what's this? I got a message from Rolling Star. I should eat a Krabby Patty. I don't want a Krabby Patty. Although I could do with a hamburger. Nom 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 nom. Rolling Star, why not you just send it in the Twitch chat? Instead of messaging me on Discord.
It lacks the personal touch. I get it.
I suppose. It's hard for me to notice those two when I'm streaming though, because when I run OBS, it automatically like puts my Discord into streaming mode, which mutes everything. So I have to visually see it. Keep forgetting I don't have the second part of my AoE combo. Get out of there! And Deado. Ditto? Ah, I had Royal City of Rabanastre, not Lighthouse in my log. Very sad. Let me give that to Timothy. Timothy. Low-key feel bad. I want all the loot off of him. On the 80? Thank you. On all the 80s? Or just the specific one? I still gotta get my Amaro mount. All of them. Expert? I think this is their alt, right? Yes.
Yep.
This feels like a giant cot, but huh. Interesting walls are made here. Yes, oh. I have stumbled upon, I think, the owners of this humble home. Maybe. This is an FC house. Oh, I did not look in the basement. What house am I in? I wish it said like what FC it was when I looked at the map or something. And invite to party. Hello there. They look matchy. They're both red mages, I think. Fancy. And we got 2 deep bits of healing and tank. Did you want a tank or did you want to heal?
Gentleman's choice.
I mean, I never want to heal, but
Then tank.
all right. Zio Mara. Is that a yes? It's a yes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And I've hit the button. Le bouton. Oh, there's a little bar downstairs. Hey. Oh, yeah, that felt good. Ooh, I don't like this music. Let's change. You blame the keyboard. Let's get some Spotify. Let's get some battle medleys going. That was a little loud. No. I don't know how to spell no. No. Oh, why didn't I come as a Dark Knight? Edge Knight. That's what I needed. One minute plank, not again. Excellent. That was promptly murdered. So there's gonna be a little mini workout at the end of this. Let's go! Are we ready? Bam! Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get this combo perfectly. With some good mitigation. Don't have to worry about positionals. Whoa. There we go. Little slashy slashy, choppy choppy. Do you have big plans tomorrow? Hi again.
I'm gonna go to work.
What?
After work, it's Aki and Rolling Star's wedding.
Oh god, that's tomorrow. Oh right, that's the one I thought I said I might not be able to make. Because I think it's at 5 p.m. Eastern?
It is.
Yeah. It's gonna be tough.
And then we have a meeting.
Yeah, I gotta drive to London tomorrow for work. So.
Is that a bit of a jaunt for you?
A little bit. It's about an hour and a half. So. I imagine we'll be finishing at like 4 or 5. So that's a solid hour and a half after that I probably won't be making 5 o'clock. Also, I guess depends if it's on the other side of London or not. I don't know where the house actually is.
That's a good evening.
Is that a Sayuki?
It is.
Welcome, welcome. How's your keyboard treating you?
Good boy. I'm still trying to figure out how to set up like the UI. So it's like, okay, that doesn't work. Does that work? No. Okay, let's try this.
Did you figure out your strafing yet?
No.
Yeah, no, I've always. Hmm?
I think it's supposed to be like the Q and the E cues, but I think
It
that's
is.
where my finger placement is sometimes. So like,
Oh.
backwards.
Don't you do computer? Oh, but you have a different keyboard for work?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not the traditional QWERTY. Hey Ed, how's it going? Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, go ahead.
I always like to do. I'm always just holding my right click down, and that turns my A and D into strafes instead of Q and E.
I can see that, but yeah, I also forget like that I had the 12 key mouse, so sometimes I'm sitting here and like, click, nope, that's a button. Let me do this. Yeah, my one for work is kind of like an economic one or whatever it is, so that way it's like not hurting my wrist, so it's actually split up into
Gotcha.
like, 2 separate things. So I use the number pad more than I do like the words sometimes, so that's more closer and kind of off center.
I mean, you could try and configure it that way too, couldn't you?
Probably.
It'll just take some finagling. Oh! Ed's saying thank you for the gift sub, Sayuki.
Oh, you're welcome.
That's right, Ed. No ads.
How goes everyone's day?
Dreadful.
So we're going okay? Oh no.
But not like dreadful bad, like dreadful as in I've been dreading all day. Just because tomorrow is a work day that I haven't had for 2 weeks, and then it's going to be the only one I'll probably have for another 2 weeks, at least.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, it's not like it's going to be a bad work day. It's just like, oh no, I got to go to bed early, and I got to make sure I got tools, and make sure I leave on time. The little things.
Yeah, we've been getting back into the flow of overtime again, and then we just heard that our site director is leaving, so that's always fun.
Oh good, so more work for everybody else to do in the same amount of time?
Yeah, well, typically at like our site at least, like our site directors only lasts 2 years.
Yeah.
So it's been 2 years, so most of us, I guess, were kind of expecting it. Lo and
Gotcha.
behold.
Whoa. But you're going to be leaving into a different department soon, aren't you?
Yeah, well, for mine, it might actually be like an entirely different company instead of it being
Okay.
like just a kind of like a side vendor service. I would be fully for Microsoft instead of the side vendor.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm waiting to see if that's gonna go through or not. Like they offered it to me, but I still have to do the interview process, and they might find a better qualified applicant. So I'm just kind of waiting to see how that's gonna be, because it's basically creating like a brand new team and everything.
No better candidate. Possible.
We'll see.
Because then you would have less overtime and more money, right?
Yeah, a lot more money since it's more of a salary position, better benefits, all that fun jazz.
You have more time to do things, stuff, and things. I don't know, Mom. I'm not really feeling the Y anymore at this point. I've been gone long enough. I'm done with it, really.
Run. Has anyone did the new patch content today? Is there another dungeon that came up?
There is not a dungeon. There is quests with a big story instance thing. There's new boss stuff.
I think that's really the main thing that got bonus content. Because there's another stage to the relic weapon now too, isn't there?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm guessing that brings it to 525.
I think when all is said and done, it'll be up to 535, but I don't know if that's possible right now or not. There's a lot of new steps.
Something about requiring 2 million metal too, and I'm just like, huh!
2 million?
Yeah.
The grind to get to the new top rank is not nearly as bad as the old one was.
Dang.
Yeah, but I read something in the
Already
patch
22
notes.
of 25, and I had work today.
Yeah. I swear I read something in the patch notes about one of the quests requiring, or like repeating some of the relic quests requiring 2 million metal every time you do it.
You can get basically victory lap levels that give you a passive damage, healing, or mitigation buff when you're rank 25. It's not linked to the relic weapons.
I haven't even done my relic weapon at all for this character. I'm trying to focus on getting a different character level up, focus on like specific jobs so I know the rotation better, because I suck at the rotation.
On which class?
Pretty much all my level 80s that I have, like it's... Mine was just like, okay, let's just click buttons until we look good.
Oh, good.
That's why I'm just trying to focus on like 4 classes as I go through the storylines on the
Yeah.
other character.
Fair enough.
Like, what, 5 months away anyways until we get access to the new patch. Or the
New expansion? Oh god.
Yeah.
It's getting closer and closer.
So excited. I want to see how the story ends. Well, this part of the story ends.
I'm gonna low-key be dreading it. And in relation to that comment, yeah, I'm aware. And I've missed them too, but like I've been gone long enough that like it would just feel awkward to go back for maybe just like a year to do the Y and train and just like, I don't know. I'm all set and I've moved on at this point because I was really only there for a day. It was a part-time gig and I don't care for it anymore. So yeah, probably won't go back, but we'll see. I'll leave that door open for now. Did I miss anything?
No?
Well, good. But yeah, I might throw up some of that class training thing again. Whoop. Over the next few days.
Well,
Since I have a lot of time.
Yeah, I had my red mage like down pretty good on controller, but now that I'm like not on controller anymore, it's like
Whole different ball game. Whole different ball game. Maybe I should wake up extra early tomorrow and do some stairs. That would be dreadful. Right before work.
that would suck.
It could be amazing though, because we all know I'll never do it after work.
Yeah, but your job's more of a physical job, so don't you tend to get exercise at work?
I mean, yes and no. We lay floors, doesn't mean we're like very fast about it. Half the time I'm sitting down anyway. And there's a lot of scooching involved. Lay some boards, scooch over, lay some more.
Yeah, but compared to sitting at a desk all day, it is exercise.
It is a little bit more, yeah. This is true, this is true.
Did they open the gyms back up in your area yet?
The lockdown got extended to, what, June 2nd or something like that?
Dang.
Assuming you weren't already living in a city and have constantly been under lockdown, basically. Lockdown.
Yeah, I think like over here we're getting like, well, at least in my neck in the woods, like if you go into a place after they decided to, like, if you're fully vaccinated that you don't have to wear a mask anymore, you go like grocery shopping and people are staring at you because you're wearing a mask, and I'm like,
I mean, technically doesn't it only make you immune, but you could still effectively like infect someone else with it if you happen to be having it on you somehow.
yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know. 2 weeks from May 13th. Oh. But yeah, I can understand that. Oh yeah, so the current lockdown is extended till June 2nd at the moment. So we'll see what happens come June 1st, if they're going to extend it again or not.
That sucks.
Yeah. To be fair, we haven't really been the best about it, but they also need to stop kind of, you know, walking around on eggshells, going off lockdown, on lockdown, off lockdown, on lockdown. They should have just flat out just been like, okay, we're gonna do lockdown for like 6 months and go from there.
Yep.
Rather than 2 months on, 2 months off, and like people would have been super irate about it, but I think they would have been less vocal than constantly getting off of it and going back on. Especially like businesses, I think, are freaking out the most about it. Because I mean, like, how do you keep telling customers that you're open and then you're closed and then you're open and you're closed?
It's so sick.
So, doesn't really bother me too much, but it is annoying. I just wish they'd commit to a method.
Yeah, weird. Yep. Shit.
Oh my god, both my DPS are down! We can do this, Allie, just the two of us.
Probably, but
It would be a little bit longer.
how about I raise them?
I suppose. How about I heal them? Oh no! I didn't have enough MP. This is bullshit. Where did my MP go? And why didn't I have any? Very sad. I did not trigger my abilities properly. There's the piggy. See how well I know my rotation. Well, let me know when she's doing minced meat.
Okay. Minced.
Oh. Did I get that right? Oh, I did. Nice. Oh, did I do one too many? No, I did it. Nice. What are they talking about here? Some stuff. Are they doing jumping puzzles?
Smells like it.
Ooh, man. Oh, do we decide? Ooh, okay. Oh, wow, did I? Oh, I did enter this house already. Do we want to do near 3?
Yeah, let's get it over with.
I'm good.
So he's like, bail, bail, bail. Yeah, 3.
Thank you for the run.
Thanks for coming. Nope, she does not.
Thanks, Sayuki. Yeah,
Please.
Maybe if I get better at the keyboard thing, maybe I'll do it, but I haven't even done it, so the answer is no.
Yes, I'm thinking it'd be some practice. I mean, I imagine it's no different than if I decided to try and do it on controller. Like, I have no doubt that I could probably figure it out and get pretty decent at it, but I hate it passionately. I'm just like, this is so alien.
It's definitely different, like not having to hit like the trigger keys to get to like your second set instead of it's like right in front of you. So,
Yeah.
like, I'm still trying to figure out how to like configure the buttons to like, because mine's a 12 key mouse. But the UI is not exactly set up for 12 keys, so I had to figure out how to get that set up.
I know for my hotbar for my Naga, I have my main hotbar, I have a control bar, some alts, and shift, I think. No, I don't have alt. I have control, shift, and normal. And then my my mouse hotbar is control and shift plus 1 through 12, or 1 through 0, and then minus, plus, whatever. Minus and equal. So I just do the number pads all along the top, but then I add control and shift to it because there's nothing I ever do that uses both of those in combo with them. And it works. So it's just a one button press now. I don't know if that made sense. That may have come out real confusing, like.
No, it makes sense. I just gotta figure out how to set that up.
Yeah. Because
Right
you.
now it's only like the normal and then control so far with the new character because there's only like
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah. But you're using the Naga, right?
I'm using a red dragon.
Oh, red dragon. We're gonna do a posture check. Drink some of this. Stars coming. Okay, good.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go try and convince people to come.
Sure. I will wait and do a plank because I'm owing a plank. Let's do a plank. And let's go lo-fi real quick. Because we're kind of chilling mode. Alright, let's do a plank. I'm gonna do it right here. Just get to stare at my crotch in the meantime. Setting up a timer. New timer. 1 minute, 5 seconds. Okay. I'm gonna put this here so you can all see. Okay. Let's get it rolling. Oh, is Aki wanting to join? I don't know if they're just waving or they want to join, but let's do the play button. Oh. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it's pretty close to the end of the month. I'm surprised you're online.
We're pretty busy, but my time right now is okay for me to continue.
Nice. How's the Thursdays been? Have you been playing with those?
So I didn't do last Thursday because my controller decided to not want to work anymore.
Yeah.
I will be trying this Thursday on this character with
Okay.
the keyboard. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but it should be fun.
I think it will be. At least memorable. Yeah, 4 seconds. Oh, that's good. Oi. Dismissed. Alright. Oh, that's pretty good. And I gotta do another hydrate for Ed. Thank you, my friend.
Hydrate, because it's important.
I think I'm gonna get someone to make me some emojis soon. Proper ones.
Well, that'll be cool.
I think so. I think so. I know. I've got ideas for a thirsty panda, a hype panda, and a rady me. It'll be interesting. Me mom. Need a bio first. Oh, someone needs to go to the bathroom first. But yeah, it could be fun. Let's move this further away from my mouth. Okay. Oh god, Paisa House. Who makes those and why? This is a nice yard.
Yeah,
Ooh.
the new trees make it look pretty now.
How new is this gazebo? Looks fancy. Man, when I look at all the housing stuff we have today, I'm just like, how did I ever like design a house back in A Realm Reborn? How? We had so little. Almost nothing, one can say. Oh, thank you, Serve. Did it now. So they jumped right on that. These people are active. I can see the idea here. I don't know how keen I am on it. This is nice. Little kitchen. And a bath. Let's give him 3. Bam. Don't like this part. you don't like it, sir. What a are we waiting on anyone? Let's go next door. Okay. You don't think we should have gone next door? What's that?
Oh, nothing. I'm talking to myself.
Nah.
I need to drop off, though.
Fair enough. Thanks for dropping in.
No problem. Thank you for letting me join.
Of course, always.
Bye.
Bye. Alright. Do I want to go as a paladin? We could be clutch. Let's give it a shot. Oh, tanking. The mason work one would be better, right? The more fuller looking fireplace, for sure. I don't like this house. This house makes me think of A Realm Reborn design days. And maybe that's what it is. Hasn't been touched since those days, aside from a couple Namazu dudes. Seems very, I don't know, uninspired. I don't want to go there. Ooh, let's go to that house. This is the one we came from. I'm on this one. Or did I already go there? Let's go up. Giant carbuncle house. There's gotta be something good in here. I didn't say I hate it, it just seemed very basic. This one seems very colorful and I feel like I'm going to... This one I feel like I'm going to hate. passionately. You know what? I'm not hating it. I feel like this should have at least been doubled up. These could probably be glitched in closer. But I like this division and making a hallway to... I like this division, this hallway right here. Clean down. It's I wonder if I can steal that with what I've already started doing at my current house that I'm working on. That I've been conscripted for? Not conscripted. This is... seems incomplete. There's a hoard of treasure! Must steal all the treasure. Right, buddies? Mates? Everybody? I wish you could place chandeliers on the ceiling. Like, consigned. I don't know if that was right. I thought about that too, but I don't know if consigned is the right word. Well, look, it's a shower area. But yeah, I wish when you place the chandeliers, like, sure, whatever, keep them mandatory, but I wish you could still orient where they were on the ceiling. Like, you'll notice on the upstairs here, and this isn't their fault, that's just the wall, it's not centered, right? Like, it should be a little bit more this way, kind of like right here. And, you know, maybe I'm going to cut this room in half and not use part of it, lock it off. So maybe I could move the chandelier to the half that is being used. Yeah, I just feel like it could be a little bit better. The mechanics behind it, but I don't think Square Enix is ever going to work on that. What? Someone is withdrawn? What does consigned mean anyway? Well, let's get rid of that. I don't want you to see all my junk. You know, not that. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I can't leave. I ain't not allowed to leave this house anymore. You know what? I'm gonna have a Sour Patch Kid. Sour Patch! Don't judge me. A singular grape Sour Patch Kid. Mmm. Ah, commissioned. Commissioned is the word. When I've been commissioned to work on a house. That's right. Commissioned is it. Looks like it's just me now, ladies and gents, so I can talk to you all full time. Man, I need one more piece of gear, and I can be 200k. Good evening. Updated tank glam. I'm poking fun at Aki. It's so small. What's so small? Oh, the Sour Patch Kid. Of course he's small. First person mode. I don't see me. You can't hear my chat, but... Ah, I have to aim at the base. If I don't see it, it don't exist. Is no one wanting to tank? This is the wrongest music. Oh, and I'm supposed to be getting out of the E! smacky smack. And we're gonna go here and we're gonna shuffle. There we go. Oh shit, I screwed up. You can go game for a while, leave a lurk. However, thank you, Ed. To be honest, I've been sleeping a lot as of late. Not sure if it's my med changes or the second COVID shot that gave me the... Oh, you got your second shot! Congratulations! I'm still waiting to get my first one. Yeah, no worries, Brett. But thank you for poking around. I think we're gonna have some new games lined up for me coming in the next week. So... Oh, no worries. I've been basically in lockdown for a year and a half now, so it's not like anything's changed. But it just makes me able to visit my family more often, because I don't have to worry about getting my dad infected. Although he's already had his first shot, so... I don't think I was going to poke by a mutant. That's a different kind of MMO-ish thing, isn't it? With Kung Fu and what have you. Oh, it's single player too. Okay. That makes it a little bit more relaxing. Of course you are. I'll have to take a look at it maybe then. Well, I don't think either of those mattered. We'll see. I do already have a lot of games on my list that I'm gonna have to go through in the next bit. Me too. I like being able to customize. I hope I'm not lagging. Side note, any FC mates watching, keep in mind we have a glamour competition coming up on Friday, as well as just a general little party shenanigan. And PvP is getting lined up for a little tournament. It's gonna be loads of fun. People are gonna get murdered left and right. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to that, dude. Everybody get out of the way. I don't want it. Oh, get on the far side here. Here, going for the middle. Look at that. I've understood how to play this game. And boom, shakalaka. People get out of the way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get into the Mass Effect Legendary release. We'll see how that goes. I'm debating opening up like my entire creation process to be up to the stream, slash also like all the decisions that get made. So it could be nifty. Could be a horrendous thing. decide who my romance option is. Oh, is this fight not over? I'm happy to have tanked. Can someone else tank going forward? Well, that's not safe. Oh good, we did it. Huzzah! Don't you like this bland, amazing atmosphere? Doesn't even require textures. Just a little bit of shading. I'm gonna go for some caster gear. Perhaps. Is this actually a Final Fantasy XIV track? I think it is. I'm playing a Spotify playlist of Final Fantasy music. It's a funny coincidence. Burnin' and Birdie. Okay, we're good. I don't need it. I am not needed. They seem a little bit close, don't they? Don't back up. Burnin'. Oh, but he's facing them towards the rest of the party. That's good too. For people that have dots like bards, so they can just kind of put it up on both rather than just the one. I knew it. Burnin', what are you doing? Oh, stacky time! How do you guys feel about the Final Fantasy genre of music? Do we have a favorite game? Do we enjoy the 14 track? Wah, 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 wah. Ooh, 8. 8 has got a good track. I enjoy it. Ba, 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 na, 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 na. Okay. One of these days they will move. Oh my god. That took forever. You got 100 while on... Yeah. Oh, you got 100 games on your wish list. Dear lord. Yeah, my wish list isn't not anywhere near that large. Especially because I was kind of trying to get games off of my radar altogether. That was before COVID though. So, unfortunate timing. 7 also has a great set of tracks. Let's dot them both. To the right, to the right. I'm gonna take it to the face. I don't know how I stole aggro. He's gonna wail! We're gonna wail! Oh, I messed that up. Well, they're gonna do a skill. They sure are. They should have. Best be making our way here, lass. It got no time to lay on the floor. Oh shit. Oh wow, not bad. Not bad, not bad. Don't have time to be laying on the floor like a bird. How's my audio? Is it sounding pretty good? Is anything too loud? Oh shit. Gone the wrong way. Get over here, you fat, lazy bastard. Oh, I should turn him around. Oh, you would need to turn around. Sorry, Bard. I screwed up your work. Now it's too low. Or is just everything too loud? Like the game and the music is too loud and my voice is quiet. Oh, shit. Everything is low. Well, turn it up! Are you max volume? Are you saying even my voice is quiet? That's crazy talk. Crazy talk. Yeah, mic should be as is. I'll bring it here. Let's amp this up. There's nobody in chat with me, so how's that? Well, that's just the game. Oh, Elegant has returned. Okay, gotta adjust some things here.
You look so lonely down there.
Ah! I am also joined by Aki and Rolling Star. Well, I had my chat that was kind of talking to me. Let's.
More rich in friends.
Thank you. Where's Spotify? There you are. Put you there.
Oops.
And should be able to do this. This. That should work. No, son of a bitch! Why did everybody else roll? I could have gone for those pants. Oh, I just rolled on ninja pants that I don't need.
Why did you roll that way?
Because I wasn't thinking. Because people are like, your sound is too quiet. Just as loot dropped. So sad. I'm gonna eat some Sour Patch Kids.
That seems fair.
Come at me, bro. Come at me. Yeah, these pants aren't even that great. Wish I could give it to someone. What did you see?
That'd be nice.
It would be great. But you know, it'd be better if they came back with that system that they had with those level 50 dungeons, where you rolled on like an antique piece of leggings, chest, or arms or whatever, and then you turned it in for what you wanted. That would be so much better.
Ow. Was taking that too long.
Mom, that's phrased very poorly in my chat. Never tell people that I said yay to having more kids. Sour Patch Kids, big difference.
Oh, okay. No, but your Teen Killiam is very nice looking.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I enjoy it. I was just being stupid.
I know.
Well, good.
It's important to have a fuzzy collar.
It's also very important to give you a hard time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, true.
I appreciate the party member that just rolled with it.
Some Genova music is good for this. Let's go. How is music now? Oh god. I'm gonna die. I forgot this boss.
Ow! That hurt.
It's still low?
I'm not standing on that top of people. Please don't stand on top of me.
I'm gonna have to check this out real quick after the fight. It keeps messing up my rotation. Oh, I was not behind the right thing. Actually,
I got you.
I'm gonna take that moment for a hot minute. And let's see. Yeah, let's see. Sounds okay.
Your tank buster. Your trying to fix your music. And I'm hardcasting.
Yeah, no, I was trying to figure out the volume and stuff.
I want this one way over here. No, don't stand in front of me.
I know. Ah! I just got like aggro of all these random little girls. Houdini has fallen. Is the
Oh no!
is it a nice mixture at least, even if it's low? Come on. Oh, I hate that face that comes across my screen.
Teleport you in.
Ooh, I can't begin to call. One moment, please.
We can hear your phone call, Phoenix.
Well, I can hear his. Which way is she pulling? Forward? Yep. because you have the PlayStation 5 edition for 14. You can only play it on the SSD. You have to move it back and forth if you want to save space and whatnot. You can't play it from the external hard drive. You have to play it on the actual internal hard drive.
Alright, back here, back here. Yeah, sorry about that, my dad called. And I didn't realize that muting on my OBS did not mute in Discord. Sorry you guys had to suffer through that. Yeah, no. I'm glad it was merely... Yeah, well, apparently Destiny 2 has this error code Beagle thing going on a lot right now where they'll just be playing and then they'll get kicked off and it'll be like, you have to reinstall your game. And a lot of people have mentioned a quick, quote-unquote, quick fix is moving the game to an external hard drive and then moving it back, rather than uninstalling and reinstalling. Fair. I haven't played it in such a long time. Oh, I need to...
WoW's transmog made it worse.
Yeah.
They gutted everything that was Forsaken in order to save space.
Oh, wow. I don't know, like...
They have a Disney content vault.
Right.
Literally. Like, there's VOG. Vault of Glass is available right now.
Just like... I don't know, ever since... Oh, well, my bad. I played a lot of Destiny 1, and then when 2 came out, I played it for about a month or two, and then just haven't really touched it since. I think it was mostly because, I mean, it's largely the same game, but I didn't get to keep anything from before. And I don't know, just would have been better, I think, if it was like an expansion or something instead, but...
Oh, see, my thing is, keep moving, is that new people will just get confused because they can't experience the Red Dwarf, which was actually kind of a fun thing to go through.
Right.
And going back and playing D1, I have a vast preference for the graphics that they have used for D1. I think it looks pretty good.
Okay.
Things much more darker.
I don't know. I just feel like I've experienced the majority of what I'm ever going to experience with Destiny, and therefore I am done.
Oh, that's understandable.
Yeah.
I'm under the opinion that Bungie can do better.
I feel like they could.
She's just mean with those balls.
Sure is. Ooh. Oh, this is the final boss. We're almost done.
Yeah, who needs a tank?
Tally ho! Hey, I am tanking. Oh, great.
Yes, you are.
Who the fuck just laid them
You
like?
don't know how to place them. If you place them in a certain direction, they'll move in that direction. Everybody can.
Yeah, but one person literally dropped it on the main tank. Like, just why? It's so dumb.
Doing main tanking.
I was doing such a good job.
Hey, I wonder if I res. Do I get? Yes, I do res this time. Ow!
What's up, Isa? What aren't you getting? This is near.
Resing bypassed the cutscene. That's cool.
Oh, nice. I should have waited a moment.
Oh my god! The camera is like so weird. Okay,
There we go.
get away from her now.
Yep. But I felt like maybe you had specific questions. Eddie, so. Square Enix building, SQE. Choo-choo trains be coming. Oh wow, that's nice. Twice in a row.
It's like, where did I move?
Right? That one person just went all the way to the far side. We don't know, because she's the boss. Boss makes their own rules. C'est la vie. She can also get hit by the building and not get scooted right off. You want to see what happens if I do get hit by the building, Issa? It's very exciting.
It's Team Rocket is blasting off again.
That's exactly what it is. Oh,
Basically, please don't do it because I'm gonna be the one that's gonna do it. Ellie doesn't have to.
Get you, Aki.
Ooh, that was close. How am I tanking? Did neither of the tanks actually pick that up?
You're really gonna ask?
Yes, I'm going to ask. Come here. Bossy poo. Wow, those.
Bad.
You guys just got murdered. I like that Houdini is a dragoon, so it's like it's a magic trick that he came back from the grave. Man, this music just makes me want to play Final Fantasy VII so bad. Oh, I took that one. Oh, stop! That's bullshit.
Meaning to hard face that. Is she in a terrible spot?
Yeah, that was a terrible spot. Probably should have tanked her on the other side. Oh my god, are you serious?
Move.
Yeah.
I went all the way to the back.
Like,
Before I get kicked on my own.
I don't know. Like, I'm just annoyed by people that just, like, drop it literally wherever anybody's standing. That bard gave no shits to anybody. Oh, shit.
I got you.
Okay, my stacks are off now. Oh, I'm not weak anymore. Oh, I really want to show this off. Watch, Issa, watch. Check this out. Blasting off again. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Boom!
You're team game. Oh. Hey.
Woohoo. Oh, I still didn't get... Oh, I'm definitely not getting Stubby. I am 100% not getting him. Or any of those frickin' aesthetics. Maybe a card. And an orchestrion
I
roll.
really needed 3 in a car.
Oh my god, I may get all the orchestrion rolls. I rolled a 43 on the damn... What's it called? The minion. The little stubby.
I'm not getting the minion at all. I'm for 14. I rolled a 58 on one of the scrolls though. And a 67 on hair.
43 and 31 on hair. I'm not getting them.
I'm gonna eventually get something out of this damn raid.
Yeah. Whoopsie daisy.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna eventually get something.
One of these days.
One of these days.
We must run it again! But not tonight.
I think that's nice.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you all. I appreciate everyone coming around. I did. I did try to loot it anyway. Let's put this over here. That's the end of the roulette train. Okay. One moment, please. Thank you all for observing the crazy shenanigans that happened. Sorry I had to kind of AFK for a few just to like get away from to talk to my dad, figure some things out. We got viewers. I think we can raid. Let's do it. We haven't raided in a while. Let's pull this up. Twitch. What do you guys think? We should watch some Biomutant? Maybe a raid Devilman? We can raid Devilman. Maybe a raid Devilman? Oh god. Repeating myself. What do you think? Should we do it? Hydrate first. What am I hydrating with? Hydrate. Wait, did you send one and I didn't see it recently? I don't think so. Thank you. You want to watch some Phasmo? I don't have anyone online currently playing Phasmo that I know of. Maybe you didn't have enough points because you weren't watching me no more. But is that what we want to do? If we want to watch some Phasmo? Phasmo or Biomutant? Your choice. Or we can watch Aaron Stevie, who's getting minty. I don't know what they're doing. I can play with you. Oh, right now. No, I'm not doing Phasmo tonight. It's not happening. I can do it tomorrow or something, maybe after Dark Souls. But I cannot because I have work tomorrow and I have to get up early and drive far. So, yeah, that's unfortunately no more gaming for me tonight. Otherwise, I may as well not go to sleep. So, and that is not an option. Not an option. So, I was, oh, Aaron Stevie. She kind of has like a minty vibe, like the leaf mint. So, you know how Devilman's got the whole being a Chad thing. And I forget other examples that have other stuff, but that one it's minty. Spice Lord Audric is spicy. But yeah, it's another person that I've observed for a bit. They're just chatting. They're a more popular streamer with 16,000 people. I mean, he did sub to me and gift a sub to me, so I think I may just have to raid Devilman just for a little bit. If you guys don't want to stick around, no worries, but let's go check him out. Let's go. Let's do that. That's what I'm going to do. So we're going to pull out the sweat. Raiding. We must raid. We'll raid very hard. We'll be raid very fast. Yeah. Plus, maybe you just want to see what the Biomutant game is all about, yeah? Let's do this. Let's do this. Everybody's ready? Let's go. We're gonna go and raid. Raid the Devilman himself. So prepare yourselves. He might get excited. Oh man, it's so fun spelling his name because it's not, you know, there's a missing E and his A is a 4. Let's go for it. At least come do the read and then disappear and say goodnight. But good night to you all. Thanks for watching. Check out the links below. Do follow the YouTube so I can fix that URL. Please, 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 please. And yeah, do some good things. I'll do 10 squats real quick. Real quick. Let's go. Let's go. Squats with your sweat. Squats with your sweat. 3 squats with your 4 sweats. 5 squats, 6 squats, 7 squats with my sword, 9 squats, and 10 squats. Let's go. We're raiding. Raiding. Go. Yeah. Yeah.
The best next thing is raiding with the party. Hey, thank you so much, Fenix. How are you doing tonight, bro? How are you fucking doing tonight, buddy? Thank you so much for the raid. Holy crap. How'd I use it? How are you doing tonight, bro? Thank you so much for the raid, man. I see a happy Patricia. This is Maxwell. This is the other one we got. Kaka also loves. But hey, hope you're doing well tonight. How was your stream, bro? How are you doing? I saw that you've been streaming Final Fantasy, man. How's that going? I could help get away. I could make a green from a run board. They can practice running inside. It's way safer. I could help get away. Not too shabby. Has a chill Final Fantasy stream. It's pretty good. Good.